Welcome to another unboxing and review from Alan's Trains. What have we got here? Let's take Mac the knife to it, shall we? Give me a nice bit of foam. How about that? Oh, plenty of bubble wrap. If you wanted some bubble wrap. Thank you for your order. And what do we have? We have a set of ex-London Brighton South Coast Railway Isle of Wight coaches, and they are in malachite green. Let's get them on the turntable, shall we, and have a closer look. The obligatory end of the box view. It says E88022, London Brighton South Coast Railway, Isle of Wight, 54-foot 4-coach pack. Let's open it up, and inside there's another sheet of perspex. Let's move that out of the way. Zoom in. There we are. Here we have a 6-compartment brake third, and it's in Southern Malachite green. You can see there it has the word Southern and the number 3, which denotes a 3rd class compartment. Good end detail there. You can see here that it has the lights on the end as well. Next up is a 9-compartment third. Not much can we say about this. Also no roof vents. Has no lights at the end of the coach. The next coach to be reviewed, and the last coach, is a 9-compartment first and third. Well, let's get this down on the track and see how well it gets on, shall we? Well, here they are all on the track. The temptation is, when modelling the Isle of Wight, is to get these old clerestory coaches from Hornby or Triang and paint them green. But if you compare these old clerestory coaches to the correctly modelled coaches, you can see that the Hornby clerestory coaches are not the right length, they're too small. And also, I mean, the detailing is rather crude on them as well. Never mind, let's forget about that. What could be best to haul these coaches than an O2 tank locomotive? No, it's not connected. Let's try again. No, it's like Sam's trains, isn't it? Yes, I mean, finally there. Let's try an Isle of Wight style shunting operation. At Cowes, the carriages used to be allowed to run back down the hill, controlled by the guard, and then the engine would go round the train. Just had to pretend the guard was on board there doing that work. Here comes our engine. Ta-da! There you have your authentic Isle of Wight operation. How about that? Here we are comparing the older Graphar carriages with the more modern EFE carriages. You can see there's not very much to choose between the older type of carriages and the more modern carriages. This is Southern green, whereas this is Southern Malachite green. I mean, if you don't want to spend what these modern carriages cost, you could do worse than to purchase these carriages on eBay. When you see them in the distance, you can't really tell that they are old carriages. These O2 tanks can pull these carriages quite easily, see? Quite a useful book if you are modelling the Isle of Wight is this Southern Way issue number 20, Isle of Wight Railways in the 1960s. You'll notice that on the front cover there's quite a nice illustration of an O2 tank with a classic telephone box. In a video of this station there's a lady using that telephone box. An O2 tank with coaches in British Rail, Crimson. These coaches were used immediately after nationalisation. Here we see these coaches again at Cowes with the O2 tank, the British Railways coloured coaches. These two head code discs denote it is a Cowes to Newport service. You can see here I've attempted to replicate this, and these Dapol coaches, they're not exactly right, they do look the part. In this lovely picture, a two-car set is shown at Bembridge. You'll notice here that the head code disc is different to the one that photo I previously showed you. It was a different route.